Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the thrill of a lifetime on Airbound. Hop on what appears to be the world's largest flying giga coaster. That is right, flying giga coaster, and experience what it is like to wingsuit around large drops, turns, and chasms, and soar as high as the helicopters. Today's episode is a jam-packed coaster experience you're not gonna want to miss out on. So fasten your seatbelts, keep your arms in at all times, and let's give this a fly. Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. Today we're looking at Airbound, created by one of our Discord expert builders and patrons, Master Engineer. Thank you so much for your patron support. And here they say, welcome to Airbound, the one-stop shop to wingsuit through all the world's wonders. Our helicopters will take you on the starting point where there's no other way to go but down. Once you get to the green light from the pilot, your wingsuit adventures begin. If this is your first time flying with us or have never been in a wingsuit before, have no fear. We believe you'll learn the ways of wingsuiting on the fly. It's really not that difficult when you're up in the sky. On the trip we have planned for you here today, we will be visiting many of the U.S. national treasures. First, we'll go and visit the General Sherman Tree, known for being the world's largest tree. Next stop will be zooming over the Ocoee River in the southern Tennessee. Keep an eye out for some white water rafters, as this river is one of the best places to experience the thrill of the white waters. Our final stop on this trip will be going to the world famous acres located in Utah's Utah Zion National Park. See if you can squeeze through those arches as you fly around. We hope you will enjoy your trip here with us at Airbound. In small print, Airbound is not responsible for any lost articles, injuries, or death that may occur on your trip. Good googly boogly. All right, let's dive into this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing fantastic here today. We got a little bit of a park entrance here, and a park. Always love to see it when you have these amazing coasters and you've done a little bit of a park tour, park walk, or also a mega queue. This is looking really fantastic. Love the backstory there. Love the concept that we take the flying coaster and turn it into a giga coaster, and the idea is that it's a wingsuit. Lockers. I like how the people are also walking through the lockers for the queue there, or however you've circumnavigated people through here. Airbound, 2 wings with the sign there, and a nice little wingsuit man. Volume's a bit loud, but that's okay. I'd rather have loud volume than none at all. Getting that ambience is really important. Definitely enhances the experience. And up the queue we go into the what appears to be, what do you call this? Gosh, a hangar bay with all the planes. This is really neat. This is really cool. Lots of grime in here, tons of little TMTK assets, good details. And here we are loading up, getting our helmets, our wingsuits, and we are getting suited up, and we are going on this gigantic giga coaster, Flying Stingray, green across the board, 2,300 meters in length. That is 2.3 kilometers. Wow, probably 1.5 miles. And we're going to be soaring at max speeds of 98 miles per hour with average speeds of 41 miles per hour. The biggest drop is 96 meters. That is freaking massive. We're going to have some inversions here. Not a lot of air time, which is a little bit surprising for a flying coaster there. Okay, let's get to it. We're going to do 2 perspectives. One where we're kind of looking down. We're going to start that way. I'm just tilting the camera about 15-20 degrees, so we get like a little bit of that flyer perspective without this big nose in our way. And then we'll just do a track view where we can actually see from the coaster perspective. So let's check this out. Wow, freaking wee! What an experience! I just want to see if there's any nighttime lighting in case we should ride this at night. Nope, nothing there. Thought maybe you would have lit that whole thing up, which I don't blame you for not doing. That is perfectly fine. Looks beautiful during the daytime here. Wow. I love the concept of, like, again, as I mentioned at the top of the video here, turning it into a wingsuit and then going around the national treasures, the world's tallest tree, as you mentioned, the best whitewater river rapids and different things like that, the Utah area that you mentioned, the chasms. This is so awesomely unrealistic, yet you've added in all these elements of realism and explained it to us in such a way that this is wingsuit flying and not an extreme GIGA flying coaster, which is just kind of insane to say. And I think you keep me immersed in by telling that story. You don't normally see giant GIGA coasters like this, yet alone ever flying coasters, even in Planet Coaster. That's really crazy. For a simulation for a game, you kind of sold it as the wingsuit flying and then built all this around it to make it all make sense. There goes the cat with the scratching post again. Hey, trying to get in the video? So yeah, one thing I would have think that would have been awesome to add, and it's a little bit being a little bit greedy, but just to enhance that experience, we had a lot of really good views of these water rapids, and I think you did a really amazing job of giving us those perspectives. In the parts that we do see, it might have been cool to actually have a river rapids, like an in-game river rapids going down here, and have those guests kind of spinning around and navigating through these, and just sink it in so it's just popping out a little bit, and then just have tons of them just everywhere. And then that way they're moving. They're not just like these little boats that aren't moving, that are just sitting there, no motion, no people in them, nothing like that. Instead, you actually have the guests going down. And while the circuit might not be complete, or it might have to go into a cave or something to make sense of it, the parts that we see, we don't really know where the track is going and where it's coming from. So you could just have that on cycle. And that would have just been a cool little extra added in there for visual immersion. Be like, oh wow, they're actually river rafting. How do you say that? Rafting. Yeah, they're actually rafting down there. And that would have been a cool little extra, I think. But can't take away from what you did here. This is absolutely phenomenal. Love the whole little park entrance here, the story building, the backstory, the lore, the hangar bay, all that. Really phenomenal GIGA winged coaster here today. What did you guys think? Throw your comments down below for Master Engineer 02. And once again, thank you for your Patreon support. I'm trying to feature some patrons here this week, and if you guys want to support the show because you enjoy the content, or you want to, you know, get your stuff to the front of the line, get your stuff seen on the channel, do consider supporting the Patreon program. Really helps me out, and appreciate it. So there you guys go. That was Airbound by Master Engineer, and links to this creation will be down in the description below. And that is going to do it for me here today in today's episode of Coaster Spotlight. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.